What's up? Hi, I'm Latasha. This is Evening Time Talk with Tasha. My hair is messed up, but it's because I've been at work. Had a long day, whatever. um, Hopefully everything's going well. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to my live chat. Remember to guard, abide by community rules, um, and all that good stuff. No bad talking in the chat if anybody comes on, which I don't know. Somebody came on yesterday, so we'll see how this goes today. What's up, Paige? How you doing? How you doing? Trying to get this straight. What's up? How has your week been? How have you been since last time I talked? Y'all power out. Y'all been having, you had storms? Why's your power out? Why's the power out? Storms. You know how long it's gonna be out? You must have a way to charge your cell phone. No. What state is this in again? I forgot. What state are you in? Michigan. I know it's bad. We had we had like a whole, it pretty much rained for over a week straight here in Alabama, but our lights didn't go out. It did at work like 3 times. I was at work and they went out, but they had like a backup generator but the light stayed on. But they were flashing for, after they went out, they were like blinking, which was annoying. Oh, you scared? Why? Are you in a bad area? Yes. Yeah. Okay, you're scared and you're in a bad area. Yeah, you do. My son, my son used to be like that, where he didn't like storms either, but he grew out of it. I don't think he really cares anymore. Thundering and lightning. I don't know. You're probably more used to snow, being that you in Detroit, than like thunderstorms and stuff like that. Cause that's really not um thunderstorms and stuff like that is like, we had like a lot of them in the South. It flooding and stuff like that here. You reported to, what's DTE? What's DTE? You know I'm old, right? Oh, to the oh, to the electricity. Oh, okay, Detroit. Did they tell you how long it was gonna be before they turned it back on? They give you a time frame? Nah, they didn't. Normally they could tell you how long it's gonna be, how long it's been, how long y'all power been out. I don't know. They probably can't because you're in a bigger city. I stay in a small. I stay in a smaller city, so normally they could tell you when 5. So not long. You see the minutes. So it hadn't been out long. So it literally just went out. Maybe they'll get it back on soon. Wow, that's the timing. No wonder you on your phone. Wow. Maybe they'll get it back on soon. Is it still storming? It has to be. Has it stopped or is it still happening? Yeah, it's still happening. Hopefully it won't last long. I don't know. You know, the weather moves. It comes from the west and then moves upward toward y'all. So hopefully it will stop soon. I don't know. It was raining for days here, on and off. It was some days when it did rain and storm. It was thunder and lightning and stuff. Had those real huge downpours. The it didn't flood here, which here normally it doesn't. It's never flood. I guess because we're up high, so I've never known it to flood here where we are. But yeah, you'll be okay. I don't like tornadoes. Tornadoes normally happen around here, and hurricanes. You shaking. Take some deep breaths. Close your eyes and take some deep breaths. Did you do what I said? I was waiting for you to do it. Did you do what I told you to? Or did you stay on you stayed on here you stayed on here to comment? I was seeing if you did it. Girl, your lights will come back on. They'll turn your light. It'll be over. It'll be over. Look, I'm sure you made it through worse. Storm, storms are not that bad. It could be worse. The light's going out. Hopefully it won't be long. Did you close your eyes and take some deep breaths so you can calm down? Or you're on the phone with your friend? Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Think of something happy, something that you enjoy doing. Um, you and these abbreviations on TT a lot. On TikTok. I had got back on TikTok, but I got off. I'm still on there, but I just don't. I took the app off my phone. My page is still there. I just don't post anything. They need to they already got Threads, Facebook, and IG all together. They may as well just add TikTok to it and connect them all. Because whatever I post on my IG goes to Threads and it goes to Facebook. So the mail, I just going to add TikTok to it. I think it asked me that one time, and I said no. I haven't been asked since. Did I want to post stuff to TikTok? But I took it off my phone, so it really don't matter. You still go live on TikTok? I don't think I went on here a couple of days because I was sick and I didn't feel like getting on here. Okay, yeah. And now that I'm back on here, nobody's coming on here. Or people don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe they'll start back if I don't think it should work like that. I was not feeling good. I was sick for like a whole week. It was probably like 2 days I didn't get on here because I wasn't feeling well. And technically, I'm still getting it over it. Whatever was wrong with me, I still got I got a lingering cough. My throat is still a little bit sore. I don't know, but I was started out taking some like Dayquil, which I know that it used to work, but now it doesn't. So I started taking Mucinex. That works. So the kind for like sinuses, cold, flu, and some everything, cough, fever, it's for everything. So start taking it for like a few days. Started feeling better. So, which I don't like really taking medicine, but I take that because it always works. I should have started taking it like way before because I knew I was getting sick. It just got worse. Lost my voice. Was at work feeling all bad. Lost my voice. Head was hurting, some of everything. My back was hurting, having body aches. Somebody would say that sound like the flu, which could have been, but who knows. Can't go to the doctor because I don't have health insurance, so I don't know what was wrong with me, but I'm better now, thank God. But a few daily affirmations for today are I am blessed, I am unique, I am worthy, and I am enough. But forgot, shout out to my birthday people, for the people that come on and watch this later. Happy birthday if your birthday is today, July 3rd. It's Friday. Happy 4th of July weekend. 4th of July is tomorrow. Is anybody doing anything? Okay. Yeah, I know, because I know you need to Yeah, you ain't got electricity either, so you probably need to be trying to save whatever you got on your phone, because you don't know how long it's gonna be before they turn your electricity on. So yeah, I'll be back on here tomorrow at the same time. So I'll talk to you later, Paige. But yeah, oh, okay. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah, happy birthday to the birthday people. If you're celebrating a birthday today, Friday, July 3rd, 2026, hopefully everything is going well with your week. There is going fine. Like I said, I went to work today. It's 4th of July weekend. People are celebrating 4th of July tomorrow. People are barbecuing like most people do. People are traveling, celebrating. Some people may be going on a cruise, going on trips or whatever for 4th of July. But have fun, whatever you do. Enjoy yourself. Live in the moment. Be in the moment. Take it all in. And enjoy yourself. I'm not doing anything. But my aunt and her daughter and son-in-law and probably her daughter and son, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, probably grandkids probably gonna come to her house and they gonna barbecue, but I'm just chilling. Gotta go wash clothes in the morning. That's one thing I gotta do, wash clothes. I don't know, I might go walk at the track since we was planning on going to y'all to do something else, but gonna wait till my son get back in town. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But a few stories I want to go over. What's up to the person that's in here? Paige left. I don't know if there's somebody new or she's back, but Paige had to go. So shout out to Paige. She's consistent. She on here all the time. But a few stories to go over. I don't know if y'all heard about the inmate takeover and that happened at a North Carolina jail. It was Windsor, North Carolina. This happened Monday, where the inmates took over the jail and had like a hostage situation happen at the Eastern North Carolina. Like I said, Windsor, North Carolina. I don't know why I can't pronounce I don't know. I might need to go talk about that to somebody. Having trouble pronouncing my words. I don't know if that's a problem or not. But thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, hitting that like button. But on Tuesday, the sheriff's office agents in North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations worked through the night looking at video of when these inmates took over this jail in North Carolina. I don't know if I seen this on the news. No, it was on some YouTube where I was looking at it. That's how I knew about it. But it was on YouTube where they had like news stuff and they was talking about it. So it says it was 3 guards and 88 inmates at the facility at the time. It says 2 guards were captured and the 3rd guard escaped the facility amid the chaos. So that happened Monday in Windsor, North Carolina. Going on to the next story. If you eliminate drinking, I brought this up. I thought I didn't screenshot it, but I did. So now I'm talking about it. I think I brought it up like a couple days ago, but when I got back on here. But if you eliminate drinking, partying, partying and lust, you'll realize you actually don't have much, it says anything in common with a lot of people, which I've been noticed that because I don't do that. I don't drink. I don't party. I'm not a partying type of person, and I'm not lustful. So that pretty much sums me up. And there's other people out here like me that don't drink, that don't party, and it's not like lustful, which I talk about with people all the time, especially when guys try to holler at me, or I'm interested in somebody, or I can feel like they are interested in me. I just tell them point blank, like, okay, I don't drink, I don't party, don't like people that smoke anything, weed, cigarettes, or anything, and I'm not a lustful person. So that pretty much excludes them because they're doing all of it, all of the above. So that's what this article is about. It says situational bonding is connections formed primarily through proximity and shared rituals such as the partying type, the drinking type, or casual outings, which these days it seems like a lot of people do that. They grew up doing it and they haven't stopped. Some people grow out of it. But it says it's not focus on, it's not those type of relationships. People that do party, that do drink, and that are lustful. It says they don't focus on core values or having deep compatibility with friendships or relationships. So when people stop drinking, partying, and having relations before marriage, fornicating basically. When people stop fornicating, drinking, partying, etc., drinking and partying, I can't even say that word, but the people they do it with was the friends that they do all this with. When they stop doing it, the friends basically, the relationships with those friends dissolve naturally. So basically, the friends you do that with, if you're going to the parties, if you're drinking with them, if you're smoking with them, whatever you're doing with them, if you grow out of it, those relationships will naturally just go away. You're going to grow apart, so it's going to end. So those type of relationships going to end once you stop doing all that. So it says research on friendships show most initial bonds rely on convenience and reported exposure. And it says friendships built on shared values tend to be more resilient. Friendships built on shared values, morals, and values tend to be more resilient, which is true. So after the pandemic, people's lifestyle changes strengthen in value-based relationships. So yeah, I don't know what is going on with my finger. I don't know if I burnt myself or what, but it's like this hard skin on there and it's bothering me. But moving on, it says North Carolina man throws a wild party at a mansion that didn't belong to him. It was a $4.3 million mansion. The guy, the people hired him. He owned a landscaping business. He was 37 years old. His name was Michael Brown. He owned a landscaping business. So they hired this guy, which I'm sure he had been doing it, mowing their grass. They hired him to mow the grass at this mansion. So the people was out of town, I'm sure. He's mowing these people grass. He decides he wants to throw this huge party, inviting hundreds of guests. They showed up. He charged these people an entry fee. So these people showed up. He charged them. He made his money. So it's hundreds of people. So, and this guy, the neighbors eventually called the police because of the loud music and the amount of cars in the streets, which I don't know, that was kind of crazy because he should have knew that this normally doesn't happen. And I'm betting, I don't know, well, I'm not even gonna bring that up, but that was the most crazy thing ever. These people are paying you to mow the grass, and then you use their house. And I bet you he had a whole bunch of friends he had talked this over with. He had probably put out flyers in his neighborhood and everything. And he probably said it was and he probably lied and said it was an Airbnb, and he rented it out to have this party and charge these people an entry fee. So these people probably didn't even know. So the cops probably came, and they probably like, what? And I don't know what I don't know what they charged with. Probably charged with breaking and entering. I don't know, but the story didn't say. I should have went looked it up, Google it to see what happened, but I don't know. But Paris, going to the next story. So I'm gonna end it here because I think this is the last one. Yep. But Paris blames, because I talked about this, about the heat wave in France and how it's like really hot. It ain't never been that hot before. And it said the last article I read said the highest temperature was like 111.7 degrees Fahrenheit was the highest temperature they had in France so far. And it says Paris blames the U.S. for the European heat wave, and it says Paris blames the U.S. and its air conditioning for European heat wave that for the European heat wave, but it left 1,000 so far. 1,300 people have passed away from this heat that's in France. So it says 1,300 people have passed away because it's so hot. And the mayor of France, I think this Audrey Pulvar, said allegedly said that this American tourists been over there. American tourists have been over there, and they're criticizing France because they have limited air conditioning. So they're complaining France because they're not used to the heat. It's never been this hot, so you got to understand it's never been this hot over there. So they have a use for air conditioning. So it ain't never been this hot. So you got to understand from that point of view. But now that it is, the American tourists are over there, and I guess they're complaining they don't have no AC. So now that the American tourists are criticizing France for not having AC, the mayor comes back and says blames the U.S. because it says air conditioning. She says high greenhouse gas emissions and heavy reliance on air conditioning have played a role in worsening global warming, which it probably has, that and a whole bunch of other stuff. But it says the heat wave in France, temperatures have gone above 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's really hot in France. They don't like it. And because they don't have AC, and American tourists over there complaining and criticizing France because they don't have air conditioning. And we're used to air conditioning over here unless you don't have AC, which some people can't afford AC. I drove around for the longest with a car without air conditioning. Had to roll down the windows with my driver's side window in that car. Didn't work. So I had 3 windows, had to in that car sweating like crazy. Me and my mama, because I had to take her places, but thank the Lord, the car I got now has one. I barely use it because it uses gas. Gas is high, and when you use the AC, time you turn on the AC that burns gas. So the majority of the time I ride with the windows down. I don't even ride with the AC because gas expensive, food expensive, and I don't have the money. So thank you. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. What else? Go to church, pray, Bible study. Find a hobby that you enjoy doing, whether it's painting, so you can de-stress, painting, so have something fun to do, whether it's journaling, painting, writing, sewing, knitting, what else? Crocheting. Somebody was on here the other day said they like Lego building. A lot of people do that. Video games, but stay safe with these video games because there's predators out there. Kids, because I know kids be on here. Parents, make sure you're watching your kids and whatever they're doing on social media, and make sure they're not doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing, talking to people they're not supposed to be talking to, or talking to anybody, honestly, because it ain't too many people that they probably know on there anyway. But stay safe, take care of yourself. Make sure we're working out 3 to 5 times a week, 30 minutes each day. What else is there? Make sure we're eating right, eating healthy. Just got finished eating some watermelon. Ate it when I came home, ate some more. Now I'm full. I'm not hungry. So make sure you're taking care of yourselves, eating right. What else? Doing some yoga, doing some meditation. Make sure we're straight on that. Get enough sleep. I'm going to wrap this up. Make sure we're getting enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours a day, 7 to 9 hours a day. Night, 7 to 9, because people sleep at night, 7 to 9 hours a night. Make sure we're straight with that. And love yourself, love others, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, put positive energy into this world, put love into this world. And God bless you. Y'all have a blessed one. Have a good weekend. Bye.